Hi, everybody. Today, my psyche says shadow. So I did a video yesterday about stepping up. I know it was an intense video. I just don't understand exactly why I felt so intense about this video. But there was such an urgency to it. I believe it's because there is going to be some shock and awe, like COVID was brought down to us. And we need to be ready. We need to be ready to unite. So how do we do this? How do we go to the fifth dimension? By going within. Self-love. Learning to fly. First, love you. How do we do this? We learn to face our shadow. Now, exactly what is shadow? Shadow is those things, those traumas that we have endured, those shameful things we feel about ourselves. Somebody hurt us in the past, somebody said something, insecurities that we have, and we place shadow. We don't want to share them with other people. We don't want to acknowledge them ourselves. This is the shadow. They're limiting beliefs. I believe that the shadow has its own intelligence. It goes on autopilot. It steps in and deflects us self-defeating behaviors. So we have goals, we have desires, we have passions. And the shadow steps in and says, you don't deserve this. You can't obtain this. It's from the mind. And we're supposed to be living from the heart, from our intuition. So we get caught up in our heads with our ego and our shadow that has its own intelligence, and we get in our own way. And we self-sabotage. But if we can go in and we can look at those things and we can say, this is a limiting belief that I hold. This is my shadow. And you feel the pain of that experience, of that trauma. And you feel it. And you cry or scream or whatever you need to do. But you let that energy come up and you acknowledge it. And you let it flow through you and release. Little by little. And you say, I am not that limiting belief. I am not that feeling. Then you can start to heal. Then you can start to love yourself more. Then you can start to be brave enough to stand in your authenticity and say, I feel this way, or I feel that way, or I fear this, or I fear that, or I'm angry about this, or I'm angry about that, but it's okay. It's just energy, and I'm going to release it. And it will no longer have a hold on you. And it leaves you, and you can let in more light. And start to love yourself in a new way. And start to let those fears go. And say, it's okay. This is who I am. And who I am is okay. Step by step, little by little, trauma by trauma, energy by energy, feeling by feeling, we go over all of these things that we have stored in ourselves, and we acknowledge and release them. And we clear the shadow. And it allows more light and more self-love. And we start to lift and rise our bodies and ascend them into the fifth dimension. This is how we do it. It's scary as hell. It's necessary as hell. It's freeing as hell. it puts you in the state of sovereignty. The ability to stand up for those things you believe in against any kind of government, religion, other people, family. And you start to say, I'm not going to stay silent just to please you or not make waves. This is my truth. This is who I am, and I have a right to be this. And I agree to disagree with you, but this is who I am unapologetically. And you start to step out of the fear. And then you can go more in your heart, and you can dare to jump off that ledge. And you can dare to listen to your intuition and follow it, even though it can't be proven, even though there's no tangible thing that says this is going to work out. This is the journey. This is the journey of going within. It is the most beautiful journey you will ever take. The most freeing, the most uplifting, the most revealing, the most miraculous. Lots of times we'll stay at a job because we are afraid to step out of that, of what will happen. Or we don't enter a relationship because we're afraid of the judgment of others, or we're afraid of our own heart and what it's telling us. I know I disconnected from my divine masculine, but I haven't really disconnected. I have released it and turned it over to God. But what a fool I would be if I did not listen to my heart and my intuition, which says this is real. Trust. Trust in what I cannot see. Have faith. Do me. Until the day comes of reconnection. Wait. Wait, Terry. He'll get the courage. He'll learn what he needs to. He'll clear out what he needs to. And he'll be back because your heart tells you so. Because he wants what's for his highest good. And you feel that that is you, and he probably feels that is you as well. And you feel that is him. And oh, how scary it is. Because I fear him coming back just as much as I fear him not coming back. But I have to explore it. Because this is what my intuition is telling me to do. I can fall on my face. I can rise to my greatest dreams. I can get everything I want. But regardless of where I land when I jump off that ledge, I'm jumping off that ledge. I will not get in my own way. Same thing with these videos. I do up and down roller coasters, exploring this, exploring that, feeling like I'm a crazy woman, but yet not. Because I come on here every day and I am candid and I am raw and I am vulnerable. But if these things that I am so crazily scared to be are helping anyone else to step into theirs and be that, bring it on. Okay, so I have these insecurities about my divine masculine. What else? Okay, I have these insecurities about my body image. Bring it on. What else? Don't back down. Don't back down. The journey is so worth it. That's how you bridge heaven on earth. You guys got this. And I know a lot of the people that are listening to me are already well on the way to the journey. And I'm proud of you. And I'm so grateful that you're walking beside me on the front lines of this ascension process that our world is going through. Our earth is going through. You got this. What else is there to do while we're here in this world? What else is there to do but to explore and push and stretch ourselves into the most uncomfortable process of growth that we could ever endure? I love you, everybody. You have a great day.